Hello, everyone. Just getting set up here. I'm going to do some readings for Aries October 2019. My Aries friends, I too am an Aries sun sign. My moon is in Cancer and my rising in Taurus. So, it's an interesting combination, but today we're going to pick one deck. So you're going to help me pick a deck. So it's going to be the green deck for you for love and career. So if you're drawn to the green deck, it's going to be love or career for you. Just take a look closely. Is this the deck? This is deck number one. So pick deck number one for love and career. And the second deck that I'm going to use today for my Aries friends is this deck. We could call it the brown deck for love and career. So if you're drawn to deck number two, which is the brown deck, this is the one. Just take a look at it, bringing it quite close to the webcam. There's a pentacle in the middle. So choose the deck with the star if this is the one for you. Okay, so I'm now going to clear the energy and connect with the people who are going to watch my channel, this particular reading. And if this reading resonates, that's fine, that's great, awesome. If it doesn't, then don't force it to resonate with you. You'll just know your gut instinct, your heart. Take a deep breath, feel it in your body. And when you feel like you feel a connection, like this, you're just drawn to it automatically, then you know this is the right deck for you. So I'm just going to clear the green deck and bring in the positive messages that will help all the Aries people, Aries sun sign, move forward and get a better idea of what's going on when it comes to love and career. Okay. So, deck number one, which is this one, I'll be shuffling and pulling some cards for love. Okay. What does my Aries audience, sun sign, moon, or rising need to know for October when it comes to love? Ooh, okay. Okay. Hmm. What's coming for Aries in October? Okay. So I'm going to begin the reading now and pull cards as necessary. So, right at the top of the deck, I'm getting the Empress, the mother, and also the most nurturing and feminine side of you. October is about balancing the masculine with the feminine for the Aries viewers who chose the green deck. The first card that fell out as I was shuffling was the Emperor, and this is about having authority and power. This is about you balancing your feminine side, the side that wants to nurture and take care of other people, balancing that with the one that needs to have control, power, and authority. That can be a challenging mission for Aries because they want to have that ideal partnership that really, really harmonious partnership where somebody truly understands what's driving an Aries person. Aries people can be very idealistic. They can be very passionate about some value or some cause that they believe in. Okay. So in October, we see an ending for those who picked deck number one, an ending, a sense of betrayal in that ending. It's quite gruesome. There's these swords sticking out, and it's quite gruesome and heart wrenching at the time that it happens. There's disappointment. There is a sense of betrayal. There is an ending, and the Aries person may have invested a lot of their time and effort. And it's almost a feeling as if now all the responsibility for that situation, for that person, for that relationship, is back on their shoulders, and that's why they will be called to go into their divine masculine and connect with that deep innate sign, the divine Aries sign of being very, very driven. Leadership is one of the words that comes to mind when it comes to Aries women. So it's for them to take leadership and move forward. I do see the Prince of Swords coming in. So that means there is going to be some truth that is revealed, and that somebody is actually, looking at them and maybe grieving something. So we see the Five of Cups here, that they're still grieving about something that was lost, something that is no longer there. There is grief and loss, and there is a truth and understanding that will emerge about that grief and loss. The Page of Swords means that the other person, if you are in a romantic situation, then the other person is going to be communicating with you, or is if they're not communicating, they may be psychologically or telepathically sending some energy your way, and they may express their feelings, or you may have a chance to express your feelings or thoughts towards them. And this is a time of letting go, of grieving a big loss. For those of you who are not really in a relationship, or this doesn't resonate for a relationship, then this message is for somebody, a masculine figure perhaps, who has passed on, and you may be still processing some grief around that. Somebody, a boss, a mentor, a father figure, and there is some truth regarding that particular relationship. And this can actually signify somebody who has passed on, or something about that situation has ended for you. It could even be a job related situation, something to do with a mentor or a father figure, a boss of yours. Some truth coming out about that. I did also find the Empress card, which is the mother. So perhaps there is some healing related to um, your relationships with significant people in your life, perhaps your parents, perhaps people who have embodied the divine masculine and the divine feminine. In terms of work, this reading signifies a time of processing, a time of letting go, and a time of moving more and more into your authority, into your own individual power. So I'm going to pull actually a few more cards to see what you can expect when it comes to career at this time. So I'm going to take away the love and romance and relationship aspect and bring in the career aspect. So bear with me as I shuffle the cards. Just bringing in the divine, beautiful energies, the lovely vibrations of unconditional love into this reading for you. Okay. So I am going to now pick a few cards. What is coming up when it comes to work or career for my Aries viewers? I can say right away that you're going to be very focused on your work and business. Um, there could be a new job that's on its way. For some people, you will get that, yes, and go ahead. Um, for some people, it may not happen just yet if you're looking for a new job. What I'm seeing here is a general balancing of energies. So, money may be coming from an unexpected source. You may get something back that you weren't expecting. We are also seeing the King of Pentacles, which is signifies you or somebody in your life whom you respect and value for the way they work, for the hard work that they put in, for their groundedness, for their focus and their energy. So, this kind of a person is either coming into your life or you're going to start embodying those qualities. And I see, Two of Cups here. So, some kind of an offer that happens for you that puts you in a higher level. Now, for some people, this may not happen just in October, but you're on the path to having that happen. There may be a slight delay as we see the sun is reversed and the wheel is reversed as well. So this just means that it's a delay. It's coming around. It may not happen just in October. It may happen in November, a little bit later than you expect. There is an unexpected quality when it comes to career and finance, but there's also a sense of stability as I look at it. People around you are going to be appreciative of the work that you're bringing in. You may even find that people look up to you, see you as a mentor, and are very respectful around you, that you actually are seen as that person who can get shit done. So that's super, super cool for you. And then I also see that there is like cooperation. I think that's the key word for October for Aries. If you've been going through a time of conflict, which I did see happening for the sun sign of Aries over the last month or two, of being in conflicting energies, so that particular time is, receding, and what's happening for you is conciliatory, cooperative associations, partnerships that are mutual, where there is, give and take and a balancing of the energies that you may not have been feeling in the earlier months. So October seems to be a really positive month for Aries who have chosen deck number one, which is the green deck when it comes to your career. Things may be tough when it comes to the love and romance. It may be that you're still processing some grief, some pain about an ending. However, I wish you all the best, deck number one. And if you would like a private reading, please email me and to set up a time. I can schedule you. I also offer readings on Skype or call, in person readings as well. And so if you would like some that, then just email me and I'll be able to set up time for you. This is, keep in mind, this is a general reading. These are about general trends. It won't have the amount of information that would be really helpful that you can get from a personal reading. So I look forward to hearing from anyone who has questions or comments at the bottom below. And then I'm going to move to deck number two. So, my Aries friends, Aries sun sign, moon sign, or rising for this one, because we're doing both love and career. So, I am going to tune in to deck number two's energy. I can feel right away that deck number two, there is a sort of ah, a steadiness. There is a quality of excitement in the people who picked deck number two. Let's see what you're excited about. So I'm going to now shuffle and shuffle and shuffle as per spirit for guidance. Deck number two, Aries. Deck number two, Aries, love, love, and love. People who chose deck number two, Aries. Okay. I see that your attention is a little bit distracted these days, and there is a sense of success in your life, or you're working towards that very strongly. You want to go in a little bit deeper towards your inner voice, and okay, so let me look at that. That there is this need for deck number two to go in within and connect with their deeper awareness. However, you may be finding it a little hard. You may find that you're distracted for no reason. So when it comes to love and romance, there is you may be looking or wanting love and romance. You may be feeling a little bit more lonely than you usually are, or you could be connecting with a Virgo. So this Virgo energy, there is a sense of withdrawal and going within. This person may be in your life or has an energy that's a little emotionally unavailable, or they go silent on you for no reason, like you're not sure why. And you may feel that you're the one who's always sort of giving them a chance and bringing them back into conversation with you. Um, there is a sense of success in the relationship as well, that you will be successful. But there is a surprise for you in that relationship as well. There is a tower moment, a realization that something is not in balance, that's coming for you in October. That you may be feeling like, you're in charge and things are going ahead, but something may shock you about the relationship. So I'm going to pull a few more cards to see more information about love and romance. For single Aries, this is about you going within to see if you can find how you can find a more balanced relationship where the effort that you're putting in is also matched by the other person. And sometimes I'm guided to say for my single Aries people that you may want to step back a little bit and let the other person, come forward to you. You may have that natural leadership quality in any association to initiate, to kind of, take charge. And I'm being guided to say that you may want to allow things to unfold more naturally. Okay, so few more cards. Ace of Cups, new romance coming in for the both the single and the people who are in a situationship or a connection, a relationship of some kind. There are like more emotions coming into this relationship, this particular connection, or you will meet somebody new who is quite loving. And let's see what more we can say about October for deck number two. October, deck number two, the brown deck here. Uh, what do, what do they need to know about who's coming into their life? Okay, now this could be a Leo. There's a big sun sign. It could also be a Libra coming into your life. So this is the Sun and a Libra. This person could be somebody you communicate really well with. There is a sense of uh, connection and communication at the mental level. So this person that's coming into your life, and we also see the romance card, the Ace of Cups. Um, the relationship is more like a friendship to start with. It's more like a connection that's about perhaps mutual hobbies, yet there is this sort of a soul or heart connection there as well. It may be pretty subtle on you. It may not be something you instantly recognize. It's going to actually take some time for you to recognize this. You may still, this person may already be somewhere around you, but you may not have noticed them or noticed what this is. There is a sense of, like not really wanting to open up right away because I do see the Queen of Swords. So you're going to take your time and you want to take your time about, opening up emotionally and investing your emotions in this person. So this is what I see when it comes to love for people who chose a deck number two for Aries. And I'm now going to look at work related questions or energies around you in October. So let's see what I can feel and connecting into spirit. Show me what messages need to be heard for Aries. So when it comes to work, we see that, that I get the Virgo and the Hermit card again. This is about maybe you spending a lot of time researching or thinking about work or what you're really interested in. There could be some passion that you're very, very interested in. You are working towards creating something, a saving, something that you can actually utilize later. So you are successful in doing that. You may be um, planning either a career move or a new thing in your life, a new adventure. Perhaps you're thinking of a trip. So it shows me that you may be planning or putting together some funds towards a trip, towards some exploration, some kind of adventure, and that you're kind of still, kind of working on that, um, working towards that goal. I see you, sort of looking at your options here, looking at your possibilities, and looking at what can help bring up your level, what can help you reach your goal faster. This is an excellent month for business, for career, for finances, for Aries in general. And I see that you're going to be utilizing some of that focus towards getting you into a better place for the warmer months. Perhaps you're thinking of going away on for a travel or something like that, or perhaps investing some money in pursuing a passion of yours. So I'm going to just pull up one more card for Aries, um, who picked deck number two for career and finance. Um, Okay, I'm seeing that you have a lot of ability to manifest. I see you have the magician card. So you have some ability to manifest, but there may be something blocking you when it comes to your career, such as some heartbreak, something you haven't completely let go of or processed just yet. I see that you're going into life right from the beginning. You may have come out of a situation, a disappointment, and then you're sort of feeling like you're starting your life over, and you're making fresh plans and motivating yourself right now to go further with something that you feel passionate about. Because for an Aries, feeling passionate about something is terribly important. I do see that fire coming back. I do see that, and I do see that you will be able to manifest something that fulfills your passions and that makes you feel motivated and passionate again. So there's some good news there. However, October may still be about processing. If you would like me to look at your personal situation and give you some guidance regarding that, you can email me and book a time for either a personal reading, a one on one reading, or a recorded reading. So I do have a few slots for personal one-on-one readings that I offer every month. So if you contact me earlier, then I would be able to do that online. Thank you so much for watching, Aries, and I look forward to your comments and feedback in the comment section. Thank you.